Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR360, and today I'm still in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I'm at the Northern Arizona University disc golf course. It's an 18-hole course. It was installed in 2001, and then they had a major redesign in 2009. And I believe it was one of the courses that was used in the 2023 Tim Selinsky PDGA Masters Worlds, along with Little America and Thorpe Park. Anyways, it's a really nice course, and it's at an elevation around 7,000 feet, so you have to be cautious. All of the Flagstaff courses are right around 6,800 to 7,200 in elevation, so keep that in mind. And it does get hot up here in the summertime, as they found out in 2023. There was a heat dome that was here. I believe it was temperatures got up to 120. Unbelievable. There were some people that did have issues with the altitude, so if you have problems, get out of here. But this is a really nice course. It has 18 brand new disc catchers on it with the yellow headbands. There's a couple of old DGA Mach 3 baskets here. So let's get started. Hole 1 is 311 feet. Straight out there. It's in the shadows, in the shade right now. But you can't miss it. Nice bright yellow headband. Best way to probably get there is just to go straight out this way here and have it fade into the left. Hole 2, 244 feet. You can see it through the trees here. For the most part, you just need to go straight out that way so that you can hyzer in to the left. 244. Hole 3, 234 feet. You can see the top of the basket right over here between the trees. There's a fence that goes along there for this athletic field. Everything on the other side of that fence is OB, so you need to watch it when you're going in there. And there is a kind of a little slope that it's on, but there's lots of rocks. If you've gotten up this far, you have come to realize that there's way too many rocks, and that you have to then is over at McPherson Park. So carts are definitely not a good idea here, and you have to really watch where you're walking so that you don't go tripping over the rocks. 234. Hole 4, 234 feet. You can see, I'll have the arrow on it. It's in the shade, and it's just past these pine trees here. Very parkable. You can go either hyzer or anhyzer. Take your choice and go right up the middle. Hole 5, 352 feet. You can see it out right over there. And the best I can offer is go straight up between these trees here, get up onto that grass, or that green area there, and then you have a shot up to it. 352. Hole 6, 294 feet. It's over there. You're not going to see it until you walk up to your drive. And what you're going to want to do, the basket is sitting over there on the other side of those trees, underneath them. And the ticket would be an Anheuser out that way there. And then you'll be able to see where it is. And this is kind of a little plateau here, and it drops off when you walk up probably about maybe 100 feet. So 294 that way. Hole 7 is 163. You can't see it from here because it's up there. The best way to get there would be just to throw an Anheuser forehand right up that way. If you've got the thumber, that's also another way. But it's just right up there. Got to do a little climbing to get there. The tee for hole 8 is over on the other side of this soccer pitch. That's I-40, the Interstate 40 going along the right there. So I'm going to give you the path. I'll walk the path to T8. Hole 8, 254 feet. Straight up here and just a little to the left. You won't be able to see the hole until we get up to the top there. 254. And everything on the left, the fence, and on the left side of the fence is OB. So keep that in mind. Hole 9, 313 feet. It's up over there on this slope on the right. The cement here, anything that goes in onto the cement is OB. There's a fence along the backside just past the basket. That's probably a good 40-50 feet past the basket. But that's OB. Everything on the other side of that fence is OB. And then you have these dorms over here. When you get up into them, that's also OB. Otherwise, straight up here. And if you got the Anheuser, that's the ticket. Hole 10, 199 feet. See right over here. Anything that gets up into the housing is OB. And you need to watch out because children from the housing may be out here playing. So be careful of anybody, hikers and children playing. There's an informal trail around here that just be cautious of. 199. Hole 11, 255 feet. And right there, kind of on slope there, you see those steps leading up to it. That's a retaining wall or sound wall for Interstate 40 just behind it. So it's one of those deals where if you hit the cage, it'll probably drop, stand up, and roll down, like most of them do. Your lines on it, there's a hyzer line right through the gap there. There's a forehand Anheuser out right there, and there's the one right up the middle. 255. Hole 12, it's 309 feet. Let me move over here to the right so you can see it. Right there. You just cast it at 409 right now, which is a typo, which is pretty much what I figure happened on hole 17, is that was also a typo, 294, and it's probably 194. Anyways, right there, 309, 309 feet. Par 3. Hole 13, 241 feet. It's sitting right there. Just going back and forth here. Sitting right there. Pretty much anything you want. I would say hyzer out this way here. Should put it right there. And otherwise, nice straight shot. Hole 14, that's I-40 just to the left of us here that you get all that road noise off of. Anyways, hole 14, 263 feet. Best way to go is pretty much out this way for put some hyzer on it, and you should be able to park it. Easy hole for the most part. Right there, 263. Hole 15, 551 feet. It's a par 5. It's the longest hole on this course, and you're not going to be able to see it until after your second shot. Your first shot, you're going to want to be up probably about straight out that way there, and the basket sits in the trees on the left on out there. So, and there's a fence line here, that's OB, and you really don't need to worry about it because that's going to be far enough away from the basket, but just to an FYI. 551, par 5, just go straight out there. After your second shot, you should see it on your left-hand side. Hole 16, 332 feet, sits right out there, you can't miss it. There's a fence going along the left-hand side. Everything on the left side of that fence is OB. There's a fence going along the back side. You can see the chain link fence and a gate. Everything on the other side of the fence and that gate is also OB. 331, straight out there. Hole 17, UDisc has it as 294. That's not correct. I think there's a typo there because it is 190. I just put the rangefinder on it and to verify that. So hole 17 is 190 feet right there. Hole 18, UDisc is saying 284. The T sign says 280. I'll go with UDisc just because I know the way it works. Anyways, it's right up there. You can't miss it. Right up the middle. Now I'm going to get the rangefinder and go over and verify hole 17 and 12 because those numbers don't look right. Anyways, 284. I need to do a better job of wrapping up the tours when I do them, and remember to do a wrap up. So when I shot Northern Arizona University, I shot the whole thing, and before I knew it, I had forgotten to do this wrap up. So a month later, coming back through from a trip to Albuquerque, and stop and do that wrap up now. Very different weather. It's a lot cooler. They got some weather moving through. Beautiful day out here in a way. In a way, I kind of wish I could hang out and play around. Anyways, that concludes the wrap tour of Northern Arizona University, the 18-hole course. This is a fun course. You can get around it with a cart, but you're going to be bumping around on rocks and stuff. You have to kind of watch where you're walking around out here because of the rocks. It's very easy to trip over them, and for us old guys, falling is going to hurt a little more than the young guys. You have to make sure that you get a parking permit when you park here, because they will cite you, or you might get lucky. I got lucky in that I just got a warning, and that's usually what they do on the first time they catch you here. Second time, I suspect they'll give you a ticket. Great course. Love the altitude up here. Come on out. See you the next time.